Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games, and I didn't get any suggestions for bonus games or starting words, so I am going to do Xordle as the bonus game, and I'm going to start the Dordle with twice, because there's two words. Best I could come up with. For a second, I didn't think I locked in, but there's just none of those letters in this word. So let's pick another one. How about round? Probably should get the A, but we're going to do round. Yikes. These words don't have letters in them, I have decided. So the left word, if it has vowels, it's A's and Y's only. I would have almost said dryly, but we tested the R. Oh, and it can't be salad because it doesn't end in D. So what's this D doing? Day or something? I don't know. Could it be... Ooh, you know what it could be? Madam. That's a dangerous guess, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, it's not even close. Okay, well, the AD got placed, and we got an A on the right word. We know there's only one A in this left word, so I think we're going to be using the Y. Ooh, madly would have been a much better guess, like way better. It would have been wrong still, but it would have been much better. Badly then? Sadly? I think I'll go with badly. Just because I don't think sadly is as much of a word. I don't know if that means anything. Of course, sadly is a word, but badly comes up a lot more often in my experience. Okay, it's neither. Well, I'm going to look at this right word for a second. I think it's going to be LOA. But how do we finish that? Like, what's the last letter? K? Cloak? There's no C. Is there another starter letter for that? Not that I can see. I suppose it doesn't have to be LOA, but you would think it would be. It would give me so much room if I can just figure out this right word and get it correct right now. SLOA? Slogue, sloke, slope. I don't know. GLOA. Glope. And gloat is a word, but there's no T. Glove. Gloaf. I mean, I guess the L doesn't have to be second. Okay, what if it was something like OAL? Shoal is a word. That might be it. That is it. Okay, good. Shoal. Nice. All right, well, we didn't learn much about this left word, but I think it's going to be a ADDY word. Oh, is it just daddy? I think there's also patty. I think that's it. So I'm going to go with daddy because that's more fun. Nice. Daddy shoal. That was a pretty good solve. I think. Daddy's tough. Shoal is tough too. I don't know why it was so tough, but it was. All right, daddy shoal. That's what we're starting. That's going to be wonderful. Daddy shoal. Couldn't have had at least a D in one of these. Okay. So interesting. We've got this LOA situation again, but the O isn't in the middle. So I think we're OLA, which is a bit strange. Oh, I guess it could be LO something A. It can't be local though, because there's no L at the end. I don't think there's another word like that. Oh, but it could be... Oh, but the L can't go at the end. I was going to say vocal. But that doesn't fix the problem of L not going at the end. The only other option is putting the L in the middle. Colon? No. Colon is spelled differently. O-N. Darn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to look at a different word. Bottom, oh, top left, S ending in L. I'm tempted just to do one more filler here. Because I feel like I don't have enough info about any of these. The other option is just to try to go for the bottom left word and just give up that first letter of S, but I think I'd rather just do a filler at this point. I've got a lot of vowels to find. Daddy was not helpful. So what would I do? What's the perfect filler here? Probably what? TR and E, I think, would be involved. But maybe I could end in ER. Timer? Timer's not terrible. I'd like to get the N, but I'm going to try timer and see what happens. All right, so this bottom right word is those. That's good. Oh no, I was going to say molar for the top right, but it can't be because we tried the M with timer. But it's definitely OLAAR. That makes sense. But collar? I don't think that's how you spell collar. Certainly not. Polar? Come on, there we go. Polar. Got it. Learn nothing about top left. How about bottom right? Ooh, it ends in double E. Oh, it's spree. That's a fun word. All right. Top left, we still have learned basically nothing. I'm going to guess it ends in double L. S something ULL? Skull. There we go. Very nice. Alrighty. So our bonus game is the Xordle, and what word do we, how about polar? Because I struggled the most with that one. So we're going to start with polar here. Of course, we're playing in hard mode. Okay, so one of the words starts with B. That's good to know. Ooh, wow, polar was very useful. Let's see if we can find where these letters go. I'm going to do stalk. No, start. Stalk. I don't know if I want the L or the R. I think I'd like to narrow down where the L goes. But actually, I'm thinking the L probably goes after the B. So trying it in fourth doesn't really help there. So let's do the R there, start. Okay, R is not there either. R is second, but it might not be after the B. We don't know. OA feels like it goes together. So we know R is second, so we don't need to try that again. So I've got the T, the L, and the T and the L to place only. Right, the keyboard's an easier way to see that. So I want to try L second. How about like glint? Glint seems good. Okay, L is not second. So maybe we are a BR word. Don't have to be. I haven't found where L and T goes, so let's try again. I think I should try the U and the Y because it would be good to know if we have to split that O and A. Oh, there's an E as well. There's an E, but E has not been guessed yet. I thought of delta, but I don't need that A. E, oh no, we don't want L in the middle anyway. I'm thinking about ending in double L just to find it. Can't do skull. Can't do swell. I mean, I could do either of those, but I don't need the S. But I like ELL. T doesn't really help. Dwell? I don't mind dwell. Okay, I found the L and there's only one of them. There is an E. Okay, so we don't have to split up OA if we don't want to. But if we want to do BR, then we do split up OA. Well, that doesn't, no, we don't necessarily split up OA if we're BR. In fact, I think brute might be one of the words. So if brute was one of the words, we'd have the OA and L. So we'd be OAL. What would that do? Seems reasonable to me. Pole. What is this top word? Brisk? If it's brisk, then I don't know about doing brute. Okay, I'm gonna guess shoot, because that tests the TE at the end and gets some new letters. Okay, it doesn't end in TE, so brute was wrong. We have an H. E is at the end. No U. It is brisk at the top. So what's related to brisk, I suppose? I don't know, but I'm thinking about guessing time. Oh no, but H isn't second. Could it be something like THE? Can't be bathe. Can't be hotel. We have most of our letters, but not necessarily all of them. But I feel like I should be able to get this word now. I mean, I need to soon. So what's our first letter? Maybe T? But I can't do TH. So maybe TR. And then I would do... Oh, treem? No, E isn't in the middle either. Not sure. So if I did TR, then I'd be BOA. BOA seems limited. I don't know if I like that. If I did BR, what would I put after the BR? It almost feels like it has to be the A, and we have to split up the OA. I don't know if I like that. I don't think BRA is it. But then what are we doing? B, whatever the second letter is. What if it was Bell? Oh, it can't be Bell. L's not in the... In fact, we know there's not two L's. So if we did BE and then ended with LE, does that even make sense? We don't have to end with LE, but we would have to end with E. I need an... I don't know. This is tough. What are these words? Maybe I should try a word with T at the start. Let's see here. T? And then what? It's not L or H. TR. TR. TR what? Could be an A. It feels wrong to split up the TH, doesn't it? But I don't know. The only way the TH go next to each other is if T's in the middle. Because T is either first or third. And if T is first, H doesn't come after it. So if I put TH here, it really feels like I'd want to end with E, but I wouldn't. Could I end with Y? I don't know what I'd end with. Ending with E, the only word I can think of is bathe, and that's not that. I don't think tithe is a word. Apparently that's a word, but it was incorrect. All right, I found where the T goes. Now I have to get the words. So there's a Y. I think one of the words ends in Y. The H does not go with the T. It may not even be in the same word as the T, to be honest. Wow, what is happening here? This is a mess. So I haven't placed the H or the Y, but I'm pretty sure the Y would be at the end. So one of the words ends in Y, one ends in E. We haven't figured out what this fourth letter is yet. And it's not the H, and it's probably not the Y. So where does the H go? We could start with H. And then what's our second letter? Almost certainly a vowel. What if it was EA ending in E? No, I don't like that. H, OA. No. I am so confused. First slot is B and something, which I'm thinking is H. Second slot is RO. Third is AT. So the fourth slot is L and a letter we haven't thought of yet. F, M, V. So, and then the fifth letter actually, fifth letter is Y. So Y and E. So B, and then R or O, and then A or T. Someone's going to have the R second, and if H is first, then it's not the H. So it's going to be BR, and then we can't do T, so we're going to do A, and then some letter, and then we'd end in E or Y. I don't think it's going to be Braille. I do remember that brisk is a clue, but I don't know what to do with brisk right now. Okay, so if I did BRA, let's not even think too hard about that. If I did BRA, then I would have HOT, hotly? Hotly is a word. So if I did hotly, then I'd have BRA something E. Brave. Brave and hotly. Wow. Happy 1-year birthday to Xordle and happy season change to you all. We will be taking a 2-week break from themed user-submitted puzzles with art. Daily puzzles are still the same for everyone and otherwise work the same. See you on the 15th. Gotcha. All right. So it wasn't themed. That's why I was confused. It doesn't have to be themed, but lately it has been. So that's why I was a little confused, but there we go. Got it. That was tough. Down to the wire. Cool. Well, let's do the polygonal. So, we have a 7-letter word today. This green triangle repeats, and this blue triangle repeats. So if I did ing, what does that do? That puts an N here, and then I have to repeat this letter and this letter, which seems tough. Unsuing. I'm unsuing you. I don't think this works. Not on. Ongoing. Ongoing? Ongoing is a word, but I can't repeat the G. Let me make sure I have Hexpert on. I do, actually. Cool. Darn, ongoing is cool, but it's not. All right, ing I'm giving up on, but we can do something like er, es, something along those lines. So maybe I should do ed so I could do re something. Rearmed. Sure, rearmed is a word. There we go. The E is correct, nothing else. Yikes. I could try ES. Not that it really helps, does it? What's this repeated letter? Good question. What do we want to put right before an E? I could do, oh, I can't do EA. I was going to say I could do EA. Because that would have helped a lot to fill up the space and change the pronunciation. All right, sorry, I had to cut. I had to deal with something. But I'm back, and what was I doing? So I need to figure out what comes before this E, and it's not easy. Because it repeats here. This doesn't have to be an S, so let's not confuse ourselves. F or... I don't like F. P? Wait, what if I just do peoples? I think that works. Wow, okay, yeah, that's a tough word, peoples. People is already plural, but peoples is multiple kinds of people. I mean, you know that. But it's weird to have that double plural there. And then the PEO is not something you can really logic into unless you think about that word. But trying P actually made that stand out pretty well when I knew this had to be E. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good solve. Let's do the mini now. Polygonle Mini, which you get if you have Polygonle Plus. Okay, so we just have the one repeat, which is here. And we are in Hexpert mode. So I'm thinking about fever. I don't know why, but that's just the first thing that came to mind. Not bad. Maybe this will be a faster solve than yesterday. I'm going to try a reword. Actually, I don't know if R is better in the middle. Not really. Let's try a reword. Can't do refer, obviously. Actually, what can I do? I want... What if it was like this? E-R-E-D. I don't see a word like that, though. Just E-R-E... S, maybe? I actually don't know if the mini has plurals. This is a weird word. I keep wanting to move the E to the end in my mind. Like verge or something. S isn't really helping me. R at the start, maybe? I already tried it, but it still feels better. Oh no, regal is with an A. I don't think it'll accept regal. Repel? Ooh, close. What is it? Retell. Maybe no. I knew it wasn't, but I tried it anyway. Regal. Renal? No. Rexel. Resel. Do I just go through every letter? I'll just go through every letter. I'm sure we will find it. I know it can't repeat. This would be weird, this would be weird, but we're trying them all. One of these I will type and go, ah, that was it. Rebel, yes. Ah, that was it. It was rebel. I think I always think of rebel as being L-E, not E-L, which is wrong, but I'm bad at spelling, so that hurts me when I try to get rebel. Or is it rebel? Or is it both? Either way, I'm sure that was the only thing left. And we're going to do the symbol. And we're going to start with blaze. Ooh, okay. So we're going to assume yellow is yellow. We're going to assume there's no Z in the word. And so we need to, I don't know, maybe an EA here? Like, oh, sheet? Sheet is double E. How about sweat then? All right, I got the A correct, but the E is wrong. So we're going to try LA then. And I got nothing else from sweat. What do I want to do here? This is not easy to think about. I have a lot of vowels left. Which I'm thinking about putting second. So like OLA. Or ILA. Or ULA. Or even YLA. I don't like the Y though. I think OLA seemed most reasonable. Polar. Ah, nice. I got a 3. Very nice. And we're at 650 streak, which is also awesome. So nice one. All right. Polar. That's a good word. And we're going to look at this fusel here. So we're going to have to use a B, E, and C here. So, but we are just going to start with polar. That's what we do. Okay, so we didn't learn much from this. This only gives yellows. This we're going to have to use BEC. So may as well do beach. I don't even know if there's anything else. And of course, there wasn't a B, E, or a C in the word. So now we have an A, and we're going to try to locate it. We're going to have to repeat a letter after that. Then we're going to get orange hints, and then this is a filler. So hopefully we won't lose, because we're ending with a filler. But, and by this is a filler, I mean you have to guess anything but a real word. So you can just use cool letters. So I'm going to just guess a word with an A in it and hope for the best. Get some good letters. Not put the A third. So I don't know why, but title comes to mind. Oh no, we don't want to put the A fourth either. So I think I want to put the A second. And who knows what I'm doing. I thought about atch, but there's no C or H. How about daisy? That's a fun word. Can it be daisy? I think so. The word ends in A and doesn't have any other letters from daisy. So, what can I do here? Flora is possible, but I have to repeat a letter in this guess. That would be interesting if it was flora. I'm sure there's plenty of other words. Let's think of one that repeats a letter. Is there one that ends in LLA, like villa? We know there's no I, though, so I don't really want to do that. I can't think of anything that doesn't use an I. This would have to be a U. I could repeat the A, but it would have to start with A, and that doesn't really help me. Oh, this can't be L anyway. Llama comes to mind, but it can't be because of the yellow A in beach. But it does repeat a letter. We know there's no I, even though the keyboard thinks there can be. How about an O? Is there like a double O word that ends in A? Ending in A is tough. I think I'm going to do llama. I have to repeat a letter, and I can't think of anything good. So let's not waste any more time. There's an L. Better than nothing. I think flora is still possible. It was flora. I spent all that time, but I couldn't guess flora, so I needed to guess something. But yeah, I might have been able to come up with something better, but I don't know. Let's do the blind Fusele. We can't start with flora, so let's just go back to starting with STRNE and see what that gives us. Literally none of those letters are in the word. Wow. Okay, let's get more letters. This one is the alphabetical one though, so I kind of used ones near S here, but I could end in actually I don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking about fully. Fully. Okay, that seems helpful. We're gonna get a lie in this guess, but it ends. I mean, it's not gonna end with Z, X, or V, so it ends in W. So that's actually really good to know. And then this needs to be a vowel because it can't be an L. So it can only be A or U. A seems much more likely. It could be bylaw. It was bylaw. Got it in 3. Wow. Nice. All right. Well, that was a good ending to our daily games. Do give your suggestions for what you think the bonus game should be. And when you suggest the bonus game, also suggest a starting word to go with that. I'm enjoying that. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.